go to Ian McKellen. He goes, "Hello, son." And I'm like, "Ian McKellen, sir, you're amazing. This is amazing to work with you." He goes, "Oh, so what are you doing in the film?" And I'm like, I'm Captain America.
Oh,
he goes,
guys.
"Wonderful. And you deserve that." Thank you, sir. Ian. Thank you.
That's amazing.
So what are you doing here?
Dude.
Nerderotic.com.
I think it's hilarious that there's other Marvel things to talk about because, look, the Mahershala Ali thing, the Blade thing that we're going to talk about, that's his own. He decided when he was going to talk about that after a recent interview from Kevin Feige coming out. However, the Wonder Man cancellation. Wonder Man, oh my God, it's just so incredible. It's so successful. We greenlit a season 2, even though nobody watched it. I think it is a very strategic cancellation of that show the day that they know everyone's only going to be talking about Spider-Man in the box office.
100%. As someone who watched that show to the end, it was insanely baffling that they announced a season 2.
Yeah.
It's just like, what?
It was a good
standalone
standalone kind of show.
I just got nothing out of the show because it wasn't terrible. Like it was fine. I think there's some good chemistry between some of the characters, well acted for the most part. But it like just meant nothing to me in the overall scale of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It was a show about Hollywood for Hollywood that just happened to take place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, barely, you know?
Well, they spent the entire season subverting that this isn't a superhero show, only at the very last episode to make it an origin story. That is a superhero. Trust us, guys.
Exactly.
And at that point, I was like, piss off. It's not. I hated that piece.
When you're this far into the horrible superhero trend that we've been in for the last 10 years, where you have an actor playing his second race swap of a white character. I mean, it's like, my God, could you find another black man, please? But he played Black Manta.
He's not even sure what he's doing there at this point as well.
No.
Like, just waiting for him to reprise his role as the fake character that nobody really appreciated compared to the real one that was apparently in Shang-Chi, but then that wasn't even the one people were looking for either. You never got Mandarin versus Iron Man, actually. And
I think it's getting canceled as part of the meta of the show.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought too. Like, it's like, hey, that's kind of Hollywood. That's how business goes.
That's Hollywood, baby.
Yeah.
That's Hollywood,
Next
baby.
Marvel short. Remember when they did Marvel shorts? Those were fun.
Yeah.
I should get one on that.
Was Peter Dinklage in one?
Oh. So you reckon the character is going to get memory hold, or will he appear in Doomsday to die?
Memory hold completely.
Yeah, I think he's going to be
100%.
I hope
We're
he is
never
in Doomsday
seeing
for
him
like
again.
half a second.
No,
He's like, hey guys, I'm here. Boom.
People those posts about all of the sort of black protagonist projects that have been scuttled and that, Marvel must be racist. I want the women to put up all of their scuttled projects and for them to have a fight over who got more like screwed over by Marvel, the women or the black people.
Are they racist or misogynist?
Exactly. Or both.
Or both.
Yeah,
both.
like Ironheart. Probably both.
Don't
and then
make me start
Spider-Man
liking
make
them.
it like a fucking billion on its opening weekend, just being like, white people.
Yeah. It is my favorite conspiracy theory, though, about Marvel. It is that they only implemented DEI just so they could cancel them to show how racist they were.
Well,
That is essentially
The ultimate
4D
shot.
chess.
a quote from Kevin Feige is, "We've done our bit for king and country as it concerns diversity and inclusion." And they that well,
Yeah,
we'll
I
see
mean,
what
make them
comes from
fucking
that.
That's like, we
crumble.
lost too much money.
You let the fucking horse inside the walls. They tore the old place apart, raped and pillaged, and it's burned down to the ground. And now you're desperately trying to rebuild Troy. Like that's what happened. Congratulations, Kevin Feige. And I think Spider-Man's massive box office is such an embarrassment for the rest of Disney Marvel because one, now your single most profitable potential character isn't owned by you. It's owned by Sony. You barely get a cut of the box office. And you're relying upon it for the future, but you can't really make too many major plans because you don't really get that money. And Spider-Man, in probably, I think by 7 days, will end up making more than Thunderbolts, Black Captain America, and Fantastic Four combined. I think it's going to take 7 days.
That would be
More
really
money
hard to
Every
do.
Marvel movie from last year.
That's hilarious.
That is so nice.
The problem with that analogy for me is like, in this case, Kevin Feige could be Priam in Troy, but then I guess Kevin Feige is also Troy. But then I guess he's also the Invaders, and he's also the Trojan Horse.
Multi-talented, we could say.
Yeah.
You know?
Very
much so.
He's also Achilles.
Unmasks Kevin Feige to find Kevin Feige with Kevin Feige. It's just like, But then again, we've talked about this before. It's like, who do you replace him with?
Dude, yeah, there's nobody.
The AI Kevin Feige from She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that.
Oh, yes. Kevin Feige is also Helen of Troy. Correct, chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Black Helen of Troy. Okay.
He is a more historically accurate Helen of Troy.
So yeah, Wonder Man canceled on the weekend. That Sony is putting out Spider-Man. Now Marvel does get merchandising from it. It's probably going to do pretty well. Let's be real.
That's always
merchandising
that's not
side.
like new stuff for it. It's like it's always selling.
Oh, the freaking Hot Toys that came out, they have like an actual big Hulk now that's bigger than the Avengers one. That looks cool. The Spidey in his proper costume,
Hell
for
yeah.
fuck's sake.
We have to get that.
Looks great. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Wonder Man not returning for season 2 at D+.
Oh no.
Well, this also goes along with they split the division. So the movie studio and the streaming used to be completely overseen by Kevin Feige. That is not the case anymore. And your first sign of that is with Doomsday and Secret Wars, the edict came down. Like nobody that appeared just in a Disney, you had to have appeared in a movie to be in Doomsday or Secret Wars. So you're not going to see any of the no Moon Knight, no Daredevil, which is kind of a shame. But yeah. So this is not surprising at all.
Is that the Punisher who's in a TV show? And now he's in a movie.
But he's in a Spider-Man movie.
Right,
So
he's in a Spider-Man, which is Sony movie.
So that's
So what
separate.
Sony-
They've made a separate deal.
Sony wanted to do a multiverse movie, and Feige said no. But you can have your pick of. So what they do is they just trade characters. They trade characters is like, okay, you can have one of our characters. We'll use one of your characters. Blah 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 blah. So,
I'm sure he said no because they're done with doing the multiverse stuff and they're trying to set up the X-Men, and that's why they have Jean Grey.
I think we so briefly just popped up there. Wonder Man canceled. I think we should also, in a world where we hold these people's feet to the fire for their lack of public relations tactfulness, the lead actor did put out a statement about it, and it was just, here it is. I think it was actually a very good statement, and so it just dropped that Wonder Man won't be coming back for season 2, and if you don't know, now you know. That's life, right? Everything will shake out. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who watched the show, enjoyed the show, and shared the show. They enjoyed the show in some way or other. The show worked, and that's my favorite thing about it. I could see the faces of the YouTube I could see it on the face of the YouTube reactors because I watched along with y'all this time. Shout out to y'all. I could see the messages. I get up saying the show reminded some of you not to give up, and I feel the genuine love shared when I bump into you during the day. So thinking to be all today. Glad to be part of something cool. Thanks for watching, and see you at the Emmys. Wonderful. It can't feel good.
Classy.
It can't feel good for your show to get canceled when you thought you're going to have another paycheck, another season, blah, blah, blah. But 1,000% is the right way to do it. Be thankful for what you were able to do. Thankful to the fans that watched and supported it, and on to the next thing.
Respect.
Yeah, dude, that's classy. This guy's been in a lot of stuff that's been trashed. Aquaman, Matrix,
Watchmen.
A lot of stuff.
Matrix, that's right.
This is actually, I've never heard him actually go after anybody or claim, oh, everybody's racist. I'm sure this guy's like everybody gets some messages in their DMs, a couple people saying some crap. He could go out and do a campaign like all these other actresses and actors did, but he didn't.
Track,
Yeah,
he could drop a diss track. It's really classy.
Yeah, he was like really respectful about it, which I think it goes a long way now. And that should be the standard. That should be the norm, but it's not anymore. Generally, when a show gets canceled or a movie flops, the actors then lash out, but he didn't, which, I mean, I didn't like the show. I felt that it was a very come and go series that obviously didn't need to exist. But hey, at least this is something to, like, I guess, remember him by while he's on his way out. Like, at least he didn't go scorched earth.
Yeah.
Well, let's go on to an actor who But
Yeah,
yeah, saying that
that's a
did
good
go
segue.
scorched earth, but not on the fans. Instead, on Marvel Studios, and that's another
Blade-
black man.
So Blade was announced the week I met Ryan in 2000, in the year of our Lord 2019 at Comic-Con.
Damn.
Now, Blade is this really difficult movie to make, guys. It is a vampire hunter hunting vampires and killing vampires. Now, it's a little complex. It's kind of like a quark. You know, it's like physics.
Yeah, man.
You can't really figure it out. It's more of a theory than, you know, something we could actually do or manifest. So obviously, they couldn't make it. And the last script that we know of had Blade being led around by 4 women and being a guest star in his own movie. So it never happened over the course of many, many years at this point now. And Mahershala Ali, who would have been a good Blade, has called out Marvel for Blade never happening. You had me under contract. They have billions of dollars. If they wanted to do the movie, we would have done the movie. I feel ready to move on from the Blade questions. Those questions are for them.
Ouch.
Fire.
Yeah.
Absolute
That's an
fire.
interesting statement that if they wanted to do the movie, they would have done the movie, because half of them seem like they really wanted to do a type of movie where they subvert Blade,
Yeah.
but then the other people were like, no, that's going to be terrible. Don't do that. And so the internal battle was what.
There's just so much shit that does come out through the slot pipe that you're like, you couldn't get Blade out? You couldn't get even a shitty Blade out?
Yeah.
Really?
Right, and it's so
You got
disappointing.
Eternals?
Yeah.
Fucking
Set 'em
Echo.
up in that.
Like, it's embarrassing that they weren't able to do it, but I'm glad that someone prevented them doing what they wanted to do to Blade. Like, it's better. Like, this result is better than having an all-female replacement Blade.
It's better that they didn't do it. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. This is a
Speak for
better
yourself. I would have
Yeah,
enjoyed that.
because those
I think we all would have.
yeah, those reports were really bad, but it is sad because he is a very good actor. But he was cast at an age where people were already thought that he might have been slightly too old, because of course Wesley Snipes was 35 when he starred as Blade, and Mahershala is now 55, and so he's, you know, he was already cast. He was slightly up there in age. I still think at that age, if they had started filming maybe a year or two later, it would have worked. But I mean, yeah, he doesn't want to be, you know, part of a project that seemingly is never going to happen.
But if we look at the timeline, though, if we look at the timeline of when Blade was kind of announced, a lot of the slop that we were getting had already been in the pipeline before that. So like the Iron Hearts of the Disney Plus, like all of that was already being done. And now, and it was already all failing, right? So like Disney's aware, like Thunderbolts sucked, that Captain America, Brave New World sucked. They're aware of all that, and that Mandalorian and Grogu didn't do well. And like from what we're hearing, there are internal conflicts about the progression of where things are supposed to go, which is how we got to the doomsday problem that we have moving forward this year. But like, that's part of it, because we did have the internal politics of like, hey, we're going to have Blade led around by 4 women. And then you have other people that are like, we don't want to do that. That is specifically because there's internal turmoil. So they need new leadership at Disney for every single branch of the company. Not even just like
they know what works, right? Like considering our lad that's leading Doomsday, you'd think then there's got to be some hope that maybe they can get Robert Downey Jr.'s Blade at this point. He could probably make it work.
I am for vampires. But this is a case of, like, they tried to deconstruct a lot of characters, but when you deconstruct this one, there's nothing left. We didn't want to just put a leather outfit on him and have him kill vampires. Is the entire movie. If you remove that, there's nothing to do. It's like saying we don't want a John Wick movie where he shoots people and commits violence. Like, there's nothing left after that. And so you can add women to it, but what are they going to do now? Are they just going to kill vampires for him instead? Is that, like, now you've just removed the entire reason for the movie existing?
Fact of the matter is, Sinners is what killed the movie.
Yeah.
Sinners is the movie that's when they went, oh shit, that's what we were going to do.
So you're saying it also would have been overrated?
I mean,
black crime, man.
The thing is, I mean, like, you put Blade on a fucking motorcycle or driving a cool fucking muscle car and just killing vampires, like that in a city, you know, with Whistler and some hot chick. That, I mean,
Gary.
It's not rocket science. We all know this.
They like adapt a film where they're thinking about it. They're like, yeah, Dracula. We'll have him fight Dracula, and the big revelation will be that Dracula's racist. You're like, no,
Go figure.
Would that mean he only attacks white people or black people? I didn't. If he was,
he's just regular Dracula, but they just say he's racist, and he's like really offended. He's like, I'm not racist.
I'm not. I am indiscriminate in the people I fight.
I'll kill anybody.
They should have done one where
been a lot of
Blade's
black people.
actually where Blade is a black Israelite. You know,
It's like kiss my boot.
yeah, like I would have wanted.
That wouldn't have been controversial at all.
That's right. Yeah, I would have loved it.
So, Blade's gone. Obviously, Marvel's racist. I mean, they can't get a Blade movie done. They cancel Wonder Man.
A strange superhero movie, wouldn't it? Marvel's racist.
Yeah.
They keep
Marvel's racist will return.
They keep hiring people based on the check boxes in the writers' room, and it turns out not enough of them are actually can actually read or write. So that becomes a problem.
Or show up on time. I mean, not that I can talk,
hey, man.
but you know.
Yeah, you have no room to talk about black people being late to anything, Gary.
That's why, listen, I'm practically a black person. Okay, I've been to prison and I'm late all the time.
And you know everything about Africa, so it's like you're there.
Yeah. Jeez.
Close enough. But there have been actually funnily a lot of posts on X about how Marvel doesn't care about black people and they're racist because they're like, Monica Rambo's gone. Who fucking cares? Moon Girl. They're like, Blade is done. Wonder Man. Come on, nobody likes these characters. There's one good character on this entire list.
They've got black African American captain, right? And he's like, where he got sidelined. As if the movie didn't monumentally bomb.
Right. He was given a chance.
Nobody cares.
They wanted to make it work, but the audience didn't give a fuck. That's what happened. Like, point the finger at the people watching it.
Yeah, you cannot. Marvel tried. They did try. They failed.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.